and they are paying to get you here. And you are coming, but guess what? You are not driving with any caution. Alright, hello, I am liking this. He said to me, that's why you have insurance for backup plan. Papi, what can you do for your insurance here? God of the days when I can tell you, when Lindsay get to a job and Lindsay get to a school. The system now has leveled down is your performance over personality. And somebody needs to know that. Life will go to a place where performance over personality. It doesn't matter if your father is sitting in the Supreme Court, if you are related to Andrew Holness, if Babsy Grange is your grandmother, if Louis Grange is your great grandmother, it will not help you. So guess what? You cannot drive your way thinking of a backup plan that, oh, insurance will cover the damages. There is no insurance to education. You either get it at Manchester High in first try, or guess what? You have to pay more to get it. When one insurance plan fails and you feel it's not covering you, you have to pay more. You have to get other plans. Now, it speaks volume as to the choice versus the chance that you wouldn't have given yourself. You see how my 3 C's coming out? You see how these 3 C's will help you to move from grade 7 to grade 8. So, I'm not going to preach religion too hard, but I'm going to say, whoever your Godhead is. And I know you've been doing religious education, so they'll explore more as to the Godhead. Right? But whoever your belief system is based on, or whoever your faith is invested in, right? You can do all things through them who gives you strength. Right? Yes. Now, how your change come, Mr. Russell? Yes, Hogan. How your change come in life is how you would have made your choice and the chance that you have given yourself. Now, you cannot, it's impossible that you're going to be a doctor, right? And you come to school, you waste 5 years, then blind you to go a 6th form, and you went to 6th form, and you wasted those upper 6, lower 6, 2 years, 2 years, and then you still think you'll be certified to go to UE or UTech or some men's school to pursue your career in being a doctor. Would that be possible? No, sir. It will not. Right? Your chance or your change will come when you develop what is known as the right attitude. What are some of the things that brings change in your life? Yes?
The cause of the change and the effect of the change.
Repeat?
The cause and effect of the change.
What develops the cause and effect in you to change?
Mindset.
Your mindset, we go. Your mindset in general. Right? Yes, son. Hold on. Huh? The opportunities. Right? Yes? The company you keep. Right? Yes? The choices that you make. Yes? Your attitude. No. Yes. Okay? Your focus, and once somebody came or something from this room, your character. Yes, thank you. Your character. Alright, what will my mother see me now? In your life, it must start with who? It must start with you. Remember the Bible says that what? I can do all things through
Christ
who
can
strengthens
me.
me. Your character. Now, if you have an abusive character, a character that is, nobody can talk to you, no teacher can relate to you. If you have a character that you are unwilling to listen, will that take you anywhere?
No, sir.
What sort of change will you get? You'll get a bad change, right? And this bad change will be like when you go to get that recommendation. As they see you come up, I went John and go. Or your recommendation was written from the first year in grade 7. See it here, have a good day. When you look at that recommendation, and well, you'll not have the opportunity, but when you pull it and you want to go to your elite university, oh sorry sir, even though your grades are good, but you have a bad attitude. Your character, you have a poor character. That good? No. Your attitude determines your altitude. How you behave determines how high you go. Right? They said that heights by great men were not reached. Hey, but what? They were attained by sudden flight. They weren't attained by sudden flight. But they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward through the night. No, this is the type of character that you must have. One that is goal-driven. A character that is success-oriented. Right? A character that displays someone who really want to make life, don't it? Someone who really not just walk the walk or talk the talk, but someone who is living in their dream. So, however you choose, whatever choice you make, right? You observe that it contributes to the chances that you'll get in life, right? And the chances that you get in life will also move you into the change that you will be when you leave this institution. Now, note that life is like a flower. It blooms, it blossoms, it fades out, but there's always that level of rebirth. Now, understand that while coming into Manchester High School, you will have your rough days. You will have your worst days. You will have days that you think that you will not be able to make it. But guess what? Alive. Right? It's life. There will also be days, version. Yes. There will also be days that you want to come to school, you don't even want to leave school. Because education is here. Teaching and learning are gone. But I can tell you how you relate to those who provide such resources at the end of the day will be your push or your pull down. Understand that? How you respond to Mr. Smith after you leave this room and see him on the hall, right? Boy, and you guys didn't see a man. I said they carried a boy come into his house when I have no manner, no behavior, and no respect. Hold on, I know I'm striking home now. Yes, sir. Well, let me tell you. Well, no. Listen up. He has a good point. That's what I'm too. What about the fathers who don't have no manners themselves? Who has no manners? Let me just tell you this. Your father's shortcoming to life is no fault of yours. I don't know where that thought came from. A father's shortcoming to life is no fault of yours. It's no guilt on you in not knowing how to behave as a young man. No. Listen to this. Let me explain. Your father might be a cigarette smoker. He burn cigarette, he burn ganja, he burn every striking thing. I mean, now, he can't nobody. Good. Right? But guess what happened? There is nothing that says, listen up boys, there is nothing that says that you have to come and dwell on the practice. It's very hard, and let me not be perfect inside or coming to yourself. It's very hard when you see these things happening in your home and functionality for you is just the norm. In saying, oh, that's a woman can treat. Yeah. And guess what? You carry it from a school. And the girl, the book on the table, and in quote unquote, hey girl, carry the book, go give me. Thank you. No, that's not happening. You don't even have to say deal. You can simply say, Simone, could you take my book to me please? And thank you. Right? School is an environment where proper knowledge and education is given as to how you should operate in life. School, everybody wants to. So, the choice I'm saying to you that you're going to make is that as first farmers, early bloomers, right? Because guess what? The tree was planted, you know. And you are here. You are a representation as to growth. Who don't get me? You are a representation to growth, a representation of growth. Who understand what does that mean? Nobody don't understand what it means to say you're a representation of growth yet.
Follow him. When you come back.
You are developed every day. Yes, you are developed every day. Good. Do you look as how you look 5 years ago? Do you make the same decisions that you make 5 years ago? You only get up and want and sweet things? All you get up and want is just the Game Boy. Alright. You grow older. So therefore your decision has what? Improved. You become wiser. You have no man. And you are maturing. No. My second C is that chance. Right? Now it says you need to take the chance. Give yourself the opportunity to come to school and do what? Learn. No, you see, they could have had the girls in this room too, you know. They could have. But guess what? This development has to be one more matrospec. In a sense that you don't think that when everyone is in the class, you are separate and apart. You are placed in a corner. We're not cornering our young men today. Because guess what? Society has a way in stealing you from us. Yeah, some people are smiling. Society has a way in stealing our boys from us. You want to know how society lives? Yeah. You ever hear them say you're on the road to success, right? And some potholes. Some potholes you have, they are bad company. Who know the bad companies? Yes. You don't know none now, you soon meet them. Right? And bad company now will create another pothole in
Gentles.
your road to success. In a sense that you're going to have one major pothole,
Where's Gentles?
which is going to be
Not that one.
time wasting.
Yes, I can do someone. Gentles
Gentle.
from Forest Primary. Kennedy.
Let's continue. Then, alright, let me ask you. Can anyone inside there give me some other examples as things that will cause a pothole in your road to success? Yes, sir. Distraction. And you see the distraction? The distraction comes, you see, when you're in a room seated, someone is talking, and then the person either beside, behind, or in front of you just choose to tell you something that now energy ain't helping you, you know. Yes, sir. Bad decision. Music. And let me just note here that music can be good and music can be bad. Because music has a way in influencing how you think, how you behave, and how you operate to society. Now, we all know the well-known music to really match up with it, right? Yes, I don't call no day. My lawyers are on holiday. Good, yes. We all know the music that will really tell us you need to go home this and you need to do this to feel like a boss. Right? And we need to run up in and we need to step up in because you are a man. Right? Yes, sir. Hold on. Drugs. Drugs, guns, other weapons, knives, and so forth. Hold on. Good. Yes, no, that's how you're gonna put it. Teacher don't like me, teacher pressure me. In life, I'm gonna start with my first C, the choice. Right? In life, we make some choices that as teachers we would have experienced your level and beyond, right? Because we are who? Teachers, right? I once heard someone said that they didn't even know teachers were able to do some things. They don't know if teachers probably would have passed gas. They don't think teachers would have burped. They don't think they look at teachers as just this superhuman being. Right? Yes, sir. That never did or can't do anything wrong. In life, you make some choices. And I'll always say that the choice you make today determines your eternity. Right? And I'm going to make some new motivational lines as I go along. So you can just be good to write along. Right? If you have your books or if you have your pen or your pencil. Right? There are just going to be some key things that you really want to work on these things and make it your little mantra. Good. So in life, you make some choices that really help you, But guess what? Your friend here so I work with the flow. So guess what? Who have to work with the flow? You have to work with the flow too. And then you just start pulling some other persons to be a part of the whole. And in your quote unquote the crew until you create a name, right? Now, as teachers, they stepped in to provide that level of guidance. They provide that level of support, that level of well-being in saying to you all that, Joshua, you can't make it like this, or Joshua, there is so much more to you than anything else. Or John, you can do it. You only have to try. You must ensure that the choice you make will be of a benefit for you. Understand? Yes. Will you make a choice that when you have completed 5 years of Manchester, they will say to you, you can't go a 6 form. Not only aren't you physically ready for 6 form, you're not mentally ready, would you want to make a choice that will give you that end result? Talk truth. No. Yes. Hold on.
I'm elaborating on your statement that women need to get education.
Yes.
In the sense that there's a phrase that was popularly used until women started getting education. Behind every great man is a better woman.
Is a better woman. But guess what happened? Look in our society today. We have world leaders, phenomenal ladies who have really taken charge in our society. Right? So we can also say behind now every he says behind every successful man is a great woman. Yes. And I can say, look at our renowned president, Barack Obama.
Want to be mentally farming. To my eyes, please.
Alright, let me tell you something. God were the days when some activities were just macho and when some activities were just female dominant. There's a mixed combination now. Yes. You have males doing volleyball, you have males doing tennis, you have females doing tennis, you have females doing football, you have males doing football, you have females, listen up. Huh? Yes. Let me tell you, you might not have it on a large scale, but they are males or females who they will join team in playing netball or officiating netball matches and so forth. Yes. And you have females driving cars. So hold on. And let me tell you, I am not sure how. I'm not sure. Listen up. I'm coming down. I am not sure the number of you who would have had the opportunity to drive on some of the JUTC buses in Kingston. But I can tell you, females are the drivers.
Yes, sir. Most of them.
And most of them. And the females, I can tell you, them can drive. There are females who are driving trucks. Boys, learn to treat the ladies good. Hold on. I know at another medium, the ladies will get the opportunity to know that they should treat the boys with equal respect. Hello. What you boys need to do is, guess what? You know the ladies are always fighting to reach the top. Fight aggressive, you see? But in your hundreds, in your 90s, in your 80s, that's the only aggressive way you need to get against a female. You know what here say? Nobody over Manchester, a holy female, they wanna thump them up. Right? You are gonna use your brain to create the tears for them. By what? Every test you get, every sectional you have, ensure that you are scoring one sectional from exam. Like your internal exam, one test. Those are your sectionals. Right? You score your grade. Yes?
Okay, I'm not with sexism, and I support gender equality, but then like some females call themselves feminists lose the concept of feminism and just use that as a cover up to just support the same things that they don't want men doing to them, but in reverse.
Yes. 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 And we have to be honest. Listen up. We have to be honest to know that there are ladies who will at no point give up. And I can tell you, they will come with their approach, they will come with their bully mentality, they will come with whatever they desire that they think will get them where they want to. But guess what? As men, there's a saying that says, those who know better do better. Right? Now, you are the foundation. Don't forget that. You are the what? Foundation. Say, I am the foundation.
I am the foundation.
I am the foundation.
I am the foundation.
Right. So guess what? With you being the foundation, you set the tone. You do the walk and you do the talk. Now, hold on. You don't have to be, there is no point in competing rather, at an aggressive level with your opponent, whether they are male or they are female. You don't have to do that. You just know that you get what you need to get. And as I said earlier on, how you compete with your female counterpart should be what? Scoring the 100, scoring the 90, scoring the 80.
Now, Mr. Morgan, he has done an extraordinary job, and I cannot thank him enough, so I'm going to ask Jamar Kennedy to come out.
Good day, dear son boy. Go ahead, Sir Kennedy.
On behalf of the boys, we thank you for this presentation, and we have learned a lot about the 3 C's, and we will put into practice.
Thank you very much, sir.
So at this time, please close your eyes as we close off this session.
Are we clear on this level? Clear. I know y'all can read this, so